as per usual. I ain't got it all set up yet, but it's all good. Whoa. Hello. You hear that? That's that tumbler. You know it's rocking and rolling. See, let's just do a little. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Let's stick this thing right here. I don't see why not. Sounds good to me. Vibrates on this table. I knew that. Yeah, that's not cool. I'll tell you what. We'll do this. How was that? That's kind of cool. Cool little angle. All right, that's where we're gonna work right there. So I've got a tan bobcat skin. You know, you can shave them down after you pickle them. Or you can wait. You can shave them down after you tan them. Whatever. Still wet. Back after it. Oh yeah. I ain't trying to get it super thin, but I hate the neck of a bobcat if you don't thin them down just a little bit. Just taking a little off at a time. Top of the head, just right where the neck meets the head. A couple little spots too that I want to hit. Pretty much the neck all the way down to the shoulders. You want to just kind of thin them up because they want to be real stiff in that area. Oh yeah. What are you working on? Is that some type of animal skin? Yes. This is a bobcat right here. It's fully tan. Just need to thin it out a little bit. So I got this shaving machine set pretty, not really set pretty light. Not really trying to take off a lot of skin, just a very small amount. See, just taking off a little bit on purpose, just to very small amount. Kind of taking my time with it. And for what purpose do you plan on displaying it? Yeah, I mean, this is for a customer. I don't really know what they're going to do with it, but I know I got to tan it. So yeah, I'm not sure what they're going to do with it. But all I'm doing is just tanning the hide, and then they'll pay me for it. So yeah, I do this. I provide a hide tanning service. So I am doing my job. Looks very interesting. Awesome. Glad you think so. I think so too. I like this stuff. So whenever you tan a hide and you try to soften it, like every animal around the neck is super thick. So it wants to shrink up a lot right there. You know, from the top of the head all the way down to the front shoulders. It wants to shrink up big time and be kind of stiff. So that's what this machine is for. It helps to thin it out just a little bit and make it to where it's not so thick. And because the thinner the skin, the softer it's going to be. So this machine's designed just for that. And so this animal here doesn't really have thick skin on it. I mean, it's pretty thin. I don't really worry about the body on these animals. Like I said, I just, you know, the uppermost portion of the neck down to the shoulders, thin it down a little bit, makes a big difference. I don't always get to do it, but I like to if I can. So I just kind of inspect it and see what I need. Do you do this for a living? Partially. I mean, it's right now I was a full-time butcher. Now I'm part-time, and I'm just doing this the rest of the time. So I work as a butcher 3 days a week, and I do this 4 days a week. So I mean, I kind of do it. Most of the money I make goes right back into this business, so I'm just taking my time with it. So I'm trying to save money for more equipment, and you know, just slowly building it up. Because I have a lot of customers. I mean, there's a lot of people want me to do this for them. So I enjoy doing this. So might as well, right? Very cool. Well, have a nice evening or day then. In Germany, it's almost midnight, so I'm going to go to sleep soon. Have much fun still. Thanks for the insight. Awesome, not a problem. Logan, hey dude, love the content. I also do hides. That's awesome. I'm actually watching this while cooking a deer skull. That's cool, man. I got some skulls I need to freaking get working on. I gotta do this first. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, it's fun stuff. No doubt. See, for me, I'm gonna call that, never mind. Hold on, one spot right here. See, it's getting kind of blue right in there. So that's good to me. I might touch this right here. See, it take a little bit off. You don't need to take a whole lot. I'm gonna call that one good. I'm gonna go get another bobcat. Both the ones I have, they both got the paws left on. The paws been skinned out. Like I said, this dude's already tanned. He's just drying off now, and then I'll oil him. Oh, I'm gonna go get another one. These were some pretty good-sized bobcats, so anytime an animal's got age on them, you already know you're definitely going to have to thin those necks and shoulders out. They'll just be too thick and they'll shrivel up. Like, the thicker it is, the more shrinkage you're going to have, the less you're going to, the harder it's going to be to relax that hide and, have it stretched out all the way. It's going to shrink up, so you want to get it real thin. That way, don't do that. Like, I don't have to do it on every hide, but if I ever get some older critters like this, I'll go ahead and just kind of work some of that down. If it shrinks, does that mean the fur gets closer together? Or do you have to stretch it more because of it? So, I mean, you're going to get some shrinkage no matter what, but I mean, if you properly oil it and try to thin it down, you won't get a whole lot of shrinkage at all. But it's all timing on when you oil it, when you try to break it. You don't want to let it get super dry before you start any one of those processes. So, but if it's thicker, it's harder to break because it's more skin fibers that you have to break down. So, the thinner it is, I mean, like, I don't know, I don't really have an example right here in front of me of anything. I mean, think about this. Like this little piece of sandpaper right here, how flimsy it is because of how thick it is. If you took about 30 of those, I mean, it's going to be not as pliable, right? So the thinner you get it, the more the oil will take to it, and softer it will be. Yep. That's even why, like in traditional tanning, like brain tanning on a frame, they'll completely dry the hide out and dry scrape it. One, to get all the membrane off and fat and stuff, but if you'll ever watch that, you'll notice they go way beyond that. And they're thinning that thing down. It's the better whatever you're tanning with is going to penetrate better if it's a thinner hide. Yeah, you can't hardly get a real thick hide, like 1/4 inch thick. You can't hardly get that supple and soft. It's too thick of a leather. That's more of a durable leather. See how that's kind of getting blue. It's kind of gotten deep on a couple of them. I'm just taking a little bit off at a time up. It's not the thickest skin to work with. English. That's one cool flushing gizmo. Beantown. Yeah, it's cool. I like this thing. I'm still trying to figure it out. Even though I've got several hours on this thing, they're not consistent hours. But we're getting down to that blue for sure. I mean, it's definitely a whole lot thinner than what it was. Alright, I think that's probably going to be good for this bobcat here. Yeah. So I'm going to hang it back up to dry. What's the high? This is a bobcat here. Little bobcat. Little bobcat. Inside out now, but the fur's still wet on the outside. So, but I'm just trying to, it'll dry off later. We'll dry that fur and blow it out later. Oh yeah, so that's pretty much all that I'm doing on that machine today. I'm just hanging them up here. I'll tell you what. You can kind of see the color, if you can tell, it's kind of blue. It means it's super thin. So I got like a whole batch of hides in my fur tumbler right now. That's the only 2 I have out. The rest of them, I got like 18 hides in here. No, I don't use borax. I use salt. Borax will dehydrate a hide a little bit. The salt will draw out any impurities from the hide. It'll dry it out. It'll cure the skin. A salted hide will rehydrate more evenly than a hide dried with borax. Borax is just gonna dry it out. It ain't gonna do what I need it to do. So that's a fur tumbler. Yeah, it is. I'm actually, in about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, I'm planning on building a smaller fur tumbler, just for fur. You know, I built this for cow hides and things like that. And but I need one for like beaver, coyote. I want to build it where one half of it is the tumbler, and then split it in half and have a screen on the other side, so when it rotates, it'll knock the dust and anything like that out of it. Or I can put wet hides in there, or drained hides, so excess moisture will come out of the fur. Yeah, I got like 3 deer hides in there right now, a bunch of coons, some mink. I got 1 beaver in there, and 2 muskrats. Who said it? No problem, no problem. Right? I like it because I don't have to break hides by hand, so I can just sit here and talk with you guys while all that's going on. But I'll just tell you, this is what I do. So if I get a hide in, I'll flesh it and I'll salt it. I'll let it salt for 24 hours. 3 deer, 2 deer, well, let's use capacity. Oh yeah, you know, you can put a lot in there. You can put a lot. Especially fur. I mean, you can probably put 100 coons in there and they'll just tumble and tumble. But I flesh a hide, I salt the hide. I salt it for only 24 hours. And I just hang it up with salt stuck all to it. And after 24 hours, I'll degrease it really good, and I'll let it soak in that degreaser for 30 to 45 minutes. Then I'll rinse it off really good, get all the soap out of it, clean the fur up, get it really cleaned off. And then I'll put it in a pickle bath. I'll leave it in that pickle bath for 3 days, and then I'll take them out, let them drain. I'll just let them drain the excess moisture off. But then I gotta weigh the skin, and that'll dictate how much of a tannin solution I need to put in it. And I do a submersible bath, so I tan them in a bath. And then I wait overnight, and then I'll put baking soda in there to neutralize it. Because it's acidic in the pickle bath, it's acidic in the tannin bath, and I don't want an acidic hide. I want it, you know, it's all plumped up and swollen. So put baking soda in there, it'll neutralize it, and then that swelling will go down. Then you take it out, hang it up, and start letting it dry. I used to bark sand. Check this out. Hold on. So this is a wallet that I made, and this is leather that I made. So all that. And I actually got this skin from a cowhide. It came from an unborn cat from a slaughterhouse. So all that. I've had this wallet for several years. But I made that leather right there. Old wallet. This is Bart's hand right here. Thank you. Yeah, I've had this wallet for almost 4 years now. bark tan. I appreciate it, Dirt Trail Madness. I'll be doing this. But once I take the hide out of the tanning bath, I hang it up to start drying. And so why do you not bark tan anymore? Because I really ain't got time to. I mean, probably this summer I will once it gets warmer. Because bark tanning takes about 2 months to do. I'm not really tanning hides for a hobby anymore. I provide a hide tanning service, so I primarily tan hides for other people. And rarely do I get to tan a hide for myself. So I'm fine with that. You know, I tan hides all the time. It is, yeah. It takes about 2 months during the summer for a deer hide, you know, to absorb all of it, all the way through. You know, that's what you want. But anyway, these hides have been tanned and they've been oiled with the leather conditioning oil, and then they were allowed to dry a little bit, and I throw them in here. I'm about to take them out right now. They've been in there for 36 minutes. So I'll show you, man. We're going to do a couple things. Whoa. Oh yeah. Let me turn y'all around a little bit. Let y'all see what I'm doing. I need this. Ugh. So here's a raccoon hide that just came out of there. Super soft. Let's see what we got going on here. How much was that tumbler? Is it custom built? Yeah, me and my dad built that. And it cost, I don't know, it's like 45. I want to say 4,500. I can't remember. Dad, if you're on here, if you remember how much that cost, put that in here. Do you sell your hides, pelts online, Etsy, eBay? I like to see what you get for a coon or yoke. So I only provide a service tan. I don't, like, this isn't for sale. Like, somebody trapped this and they brought it to me to tan. Let's look at it. So that's what I'm doing. Tan it for them. When I get it done, I'll let them know. They'll come pick it up and pay me. That's it. Let's do that all over and over again. Hey, yeah. Yeah, I'm about to build another one, man. So, man, y'all, I'll probably do a live stream while we build that tumbler. You know, this one has like metal framing and brackets and whatnot. But do you mount hides? No, I've mounted. I killed a deer last year and I mounted it this year. And but no, I just tan hides, man. Ain't really no one around here doing it for nobody, so I do it. That's it right there. it ain't fully dry, so we still got you're right, 4,500. Yeah. That's what I figured. But see, it's, you know, I gotta clean it off and crap, but that's leather. I mean, that's, let me show you something. That's what I like to do. How much you charge for a deer versus a raccoon? So a deer hide is $100. Just, you know, they're two totally different skins. Got to work them totally different. But I charge $100 to tan a deer hide. And I charge $50 to tan a raccoon. They're super greasy, and they got their own freaking problems. You see that? So that's what it's gonna be, just like that when it's done. So, but it's not done yet. Still has moisture, so you can't call it done until. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up? Eventually, there's a couple things that I need to do, you know, to improve quality and certain things in my head anyway. And once I reach that point, my prices are going to fluctuate a little bit, because I'm telling you, I'm going to be producing some good stuff. Like this coon's like got this tan color, that's fine and everything, but I want like my furs and everything to be pure white, and that's what's going to happen. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to accomplish that with this new tumbler that I'm going to build just for furs. These will be super cleaned off. They're going to go through quite a bit. Yeah, it's soft. I mean, it's, you know, we're about to get it even softer. So check this out. You can see it holds, that's a lot of trash panels. Oh yeah, it is. So this is a muskrat that didn't really want to rehydrate that well, but it don't stand a chance. Really didn't expect to see him climb inside. Oh yeah, I gotta get in there, man. Yeah, they don't all come to the front like I'd like for them to. That's pretty funny. Alright, y'all. Gonna get y'all. How many people we got on here? 195? Sweet. I'll lock it a lot. Y'all are gonna get to see something. Y'all are lucky. One, two, oh yeah, man. After this is like 20 hides here, including those 2 bobcats that I have in the garage. But once I finish these, like in the past, like this will be the week 3, I've done like 78 hides. Like, that's a lot, man. And then I got some bear hides in the pickle right now, bobcat, a fox. I got like 6 bears in my deep freezers, cowhide, all kinds of crap. Are there much money in the skins nowadays, bro? I mean, not selling them. I mean, some things are worth a lot of money, but I don't make money off the skins. I make money on the tanning service that I provide. It's pretty weird, Charlie Brown, but some people do. I'm not judging you for that. If you ever like want me to rehydrate it and tan it, just I don't know, dude. Don't let me know, but let me know and I'll help you. All right, so we got all our fur. Let me get some deer hides. All right, so as you can see, yo, what's up, Donker Benjamin? Well, that's odd. He said 195 people. I looked at the view. It said 383. I started to say my phone said you got closer to for 100 than I changed. YouTube's shady. Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? What's up? 394. That's a lot of people. Oh God, I'm getting a little nervous, y'all. Man, if we got that many people on here, man, just double tap that screen. All right, back to 190. Yeah, I see 127. But see, y'all are seeing like the lagged in side. Y'all are behind of my reality. Okay, 127. Let me get some likes, y'all. Look at this. We got us a table of fur. We got us some deer hides. These deer hides actually got a little dry. Yo, thank you. Y'all, I'm almost monetized. I think I need like, it's not updated all the way yet, but I've gotten like 150,000 views in the past few days. And I'm hoping that when it updates, then I'll be monetized. Man, that's weird. Heck yeah, I got some deer hides right here. Look at us go, man. Sheesh. Let's get you monetized then. Yeah, I'm almost there. I don't know what that really looks like. I mean, for the most part, everything that I do on here is lives. But I do got some videos. I got some how-to videos, some educational videos, and shorts, and just, you know, I mean, I'm waiting for the days till I'm monetized. 350 more subs to go. Heck yeah. So I think, hopefully I'll have 1,500 subscribers when I'm doing this live. But I just need like 300 more valid watch time hours, and then I'll be monetized at the first level. Man, it's weird. It says 89 for me. I provide a high tanning service. All right, guys, it's gonna get loud. This right here is called a staking machine. It's something that me and my dad just built as well. And this gets them even softer than the tumbler does. See, it shows 146 for me right now. I don't know, maybe it didn't show me everything. Watch this.
Take that plate off.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that. All right. See, I got 204 now. That's what's up. Alberta, what's up? Someone just getting into hunting, it's always good to know different skills. Oh yeah, man. I mean, you get the most out of yo, what's up, Beantown? I appreciate it. Yeah, it's always good to, you know, be able to get everything you can out of this. You know, if you're gonna harvest the animal, that's what I'm trying to help people with, man. Plug it in, plug it in. So one more thing that I'll just play it. Blessings from Panama, yo. How you get into doing it as a service? Is it all word of mouth? Did you hang business cards at the gun store, taxidermy shop, Facebook? I'll tell you what, I'll get into that. Remind me here in a minute. And I will tell you, man, it's a cool story. It's really a cool story. I'm proud of it. I don't hunt black bear. Can you give a shout out for my Chronic Outdoors? What is up? I don't know. I ain't watched Chronic Outdoors. Go check him out. This home build setup. It's a home build. Happy to hear it. After all that racket is done, I can see she's been sanded down. So this ain't a sand. This is two little pieces of angle iron here that's just hitting it over and over again, so it stretches it out. Chronic Outdoors, heck yeah, coyote hides are awesome. So right now they still got a little moisture, but I'm just trying to sand, or I'm trying to stretch these necks out a little bit. What I'm really wanting to do is these deer hides. They're kind of big. There's still moisture in them. I just hit 500 subscribers on my channel. That's freaking awesome. Congratulations. That's good stuff. Tell you what. There's still a little bit of moisture in these hides. I don't think they're ready for this yet. And these deer hides, they dried out too much right here. So it's really hard to freaking bounce them back. But we're gonna put some more oil on these legs. So let's do this right here. sometimes things change. Here's what we'll do. I always got to get a feel for them to see where I'm at on stuff. And I normally like to watch these hides and not let them get too dry before I oil them. But being a butcher 3 days a week, that's 3 days that they can easily get away from me. So, and I hate that. But we'll just keep on oiling them and tumbling them and oiling them and tumbling them, and we'll be all good. Look at these little mink hides. I mean, come on, that's like a sock. It's a big old mink right there. Fox. Anyway, I'll stack these up. Y'all bear with me real quick. Probably gonna wait till Thursday to finish these hides out. I think I'm just gonna put these in a trash bag so they don't really dry out too much on me. Let's look at this. These muskrats are so crazy. Sorry, you guys. Just bear with me. Real quick, like. Little muskrat hide. Isn't that cool? Still got a lot of work to do to these. Just real tedious work to get them totally soft, totally finished. We'll be doing all kinds of crap to them. Hard for me to do it Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays because I'm a part-time butcher, so it kind of sets me back a little bit, but that's okay. It is what it is. It's hard to keep up with it all sometimes. I gotta keep my phone on charger. Hold on, y'all. We about to talk. I'll get into my little story maybe here. Look at all that. I'm gonna go get that extension cord. That's what I'm charging. I like to hear the hunting story. I'm working on my first muskrat hide myself. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I wish I could make some gloves. Let the moisture even out. Yeah, it'll, like I said, I oil the crap out of them, and then they pretty well dry in the tumbler, getting tumbled, so they all work out. Like I said, these last 20 hides are the end of a huge 78 hides that I've done. Who's this? Oh, Pablo. Oh, you're good. I got an extension cord. Thank you. Hey, thanks. See how they're white? When I get that new fur combo, they're gonna stay white. And see that machine right there? That's a roller. Look. It's got sandpaper on it. I put them on here once they're like finished, just to clean off the leather side. Get any dust off and any bull crap. Thins them down a little bit more too, so. Pretty cool stuff. So hold on just a second. Let's get these deer hides oiled, because some of the thinner sections got too dry on me. And once they get that dry, and you hadn't oiled them or started breaking them, it's real hard to get them back. Real hard to get them back. And you might, like, I might even have to rehydrate. So, like, around these edges, they're real cracky, but I'm just hoping that I can just continue to put oil on them, and they'll come back for me. But if they don't, I'll be rehydrating them. If for anyone wanting to know, I use an oil I was paint on from Pro One. It's a leather conditioning oil. Man, my bad. My freaking phone died. All right, cool. I'm glad y'all are back. All right. Yeah, I didn't know my charger in my phone. Doing YouTube live on my phone, it just drains that battery. But these hides are trying to get away from me by getting too dry. So, because I'm not here right now. So I'm just making sure they got plenty of oil. All right, that hide's been oiled. We'll just hang it up. Wow. Oh. Yeah, Pro One oil. It's they offer two different types of finishing oil, but it's they even announce it right there. They tag it in there that it's their best selling finishing oil to most tanneries. You know, it's got a real good smell to it. It smells like clean leather. So whenever I tan them, you know, I mean, I flesh them, I salt them, and then I put them in a pickling bath for 3 days. Lots of salt in there. Yeah, I mean, orange stuff works, but that's a tannin solution. You still need to add oil though. So like if you do a paint on tan, that's not good enough. Like it's gonna dry out and not be lubricated. The whole purpose of the oil is to relax the fibers. And you know, after it's dried out and been broken, you know that oiling aids the breaking process, and it gives some body to the leather. You don't have this poster board type feeling leather. You know, it gives it a little body, and it helps it to move and everything once it's fully dried. I mean, it's, you know, oil. Try some oil, and it'll change everything. Yeah, enrich the hide. It's like hide nutrition. You need it. All right, another deer hide. See, this one did not dry out like those other ones did. They're almost to the point of no return. Like I might have to completely rehydrate those legs in order to get them back. I don't want to, but I will. Don't want it to get too dry on you. Just stretching it out a little bit. One more deer hide. That's a massive pain in the butt. Rehydrating the hide, soaking it all over again. But you do what you gotta do. Yeah, I mean, so if the rest of the hide is fine, I'll only try to rehydrate certain parts of it. You know, because most of the time, if I have to do that, it's the edge of the hide, the thinner portions of it. And so they're going to dry out faster. They'll catch up with the thicker parts of the hide. So yeah, it's just all about doing what you got to do and knowing what you can do and what's going to work and what's not going to work. Fortunately for me, I've done hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of hides. And I kind of got some of that stuff figured out. And that's what I'm doing these YouTube lives for, man. Fun process, been a pleasure. I'm out of here earning a sub for me tonight. Awesome. Hey, appreciate it, Beantown Bushcraft. I'll catch you again, and I'll tell you the whole hide tanning story. We'll get into that. Alright, we're just finishing up. How many viewers do y'all see right now? I'm seeing 41. I just wanted to see if it's accurate for me. Because it wasn't earlier. 38, yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, I think we're probably getting to the end of it anyway. I mean, I'm only doing so much after work. But tomorrow I'll be putting in Thursday, I'll be putting a whole day in. So I plan on doing a whole lot on here on Thursday. And see, as this hide starts to dry, you know, even though I've oiled it once already, you can tell it's getting real, like just super dry. And it's not like leather, like supple leather. Man, I oil the freaking crap out of these things. I mean, I oil the crap out of them. Because I want that super soft, leather. I don't want tanned hide, I want freaking leather. That's what I'm after. No matter what animal I'm working on, I want deer leather. Like, when you think of leather, that's what I'm trying to make out of this, pretty much. The same texture anyway. That's always what I have in mind. You know, just get the best results when you have that in mind. For me anyway. Just some more wool on that neck right there, because that's super thick. All right. Rip that charger right out of there. Okay. So now, what I'm gonna do, I've already oiled these enough. All these little, this is a beaver right here. Now that, if y'all was on here, that staking machine outside, that's what's really gonna finish it. Like, these still have a lot of moisture in them, but I have to go to work tomorrow. And tomorrow's my last day of work for the week. And I got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to just tan the crap out of some hides. And that's what I do. So, what I like to do, if I can't, like they're tanned, oiled in the drying process, and trying to get them worked out. If I can't be here to work them, I don't want them to get away from me and dry. So what I'll do is do what I can to them, like I did today, and I'll just pile them all up right here, and wherever the frick that went, let me see, hold on now. What did I do with that? Hold on. Hey, tripping? Oh, it's right here, right here. Tripping there for a minute. Right. So then I'll just take a trash bag, put it over them, make sure it's covering them, and just kind of tuck it around all of them. And just like that, they're good. They're not going to dry out on me. That's a hog skull I'm trying to dry. Pretty stubborn though. I'm not trying to dry it, I'm whitening it out. It's going to take a minute. There's the jaw, that's looking pretty good. Just got a lot of grease on top of that head. Oh yeah. Well, y'all, that's over an hour right there. So, all right, y'all. So, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays, my live streams are gonna be in the evening at around 4:30 every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That's what I'm gonna do. And then they're only gonna be about an hour long. I work about an hour, sometimes longer after work. But the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, those are gonna last for several hours. So man, I appreciate y'all. If y'all ain't subscribed, subscribe, because we tanning some hides up in here. Appreciate y'all watching. I'm about to get up off here.